estaban estas copias? Y las demás pruebas,
I'm
¿dónde
already pressed
estaban?
for
Salto
time
de
as it
fe,
is.
se llama el
Mother's
trofeo.
waiting for me on the wharf.
Sí, no tenemos fe, ninguna.
No tenemos
Tres
para leer.
manuscritos, pero no tenemos para leer y eso debería... ¿Pero dónde? ¿Dónde no hemos ido?
Tenemos que iniciar.
Sí, dale.
Espera un momento. Ah, que no puedo entrar en otra cosa.
¿Pero dónde no le hemos... no hemos ido?
No lo sé.
No te reúnas, vete.
Es que en el despacho ya hemos mirado todo.
Es que no hemos
nos
podido
hemos
entrar en el
fijado...
despacho.
Dentro del cuadro no hemos podido entrar, que ahí seguramente habría tenido alguna cosa. Pero ahí no podíamos entrar, ¿no? Hemos probado. Sí,
Es
porque
que
no
hemos
estaba
probado, pero no me
el
dejaba.
mecanismo no estaba.
Puriche, sticking
Mierda.
your nose everywhere again.
Wow.
¡Qué susto!
What's the matter with him? Excuse me, monsieur.
Sí.
I don't follow you.
I haven't come all this way just to fail so close to the goal.
Why? What are you talking about?
I am talking about what you are doing. This conference is going to boost my career. There is no question of me letting you ruin everything. I just surprised Piaget and Volner talking. You are about to rob Mortimer. Give me what you took from him immediately.
Let's keep calm,
Quédate la
please.
lanza.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'll have
No,
to
no,
cut
no.
this short quick.
Vayamos a razonar.
Razonamos.
No, no,
razonamos.
razón.
Look,
Sí, es un
I
militar.
don't know what you're going on about, and I don't have time for this right now.
Don't bank on getting rid of me so easily,
Mierda.
Puriche. Where have you been?
Confía en mí.
Me...
Espera. Espera. Espera.
Espera.
Vamos a mirar. No se puede
Persuasión y
persuadir y
política.
política. Y yo usaría el abrojo.
Sí.
El abrojo, ¿qué botón es? ¿El de arriba, abajo, izquierda, derecha? No lo sé.
No me acuerdo.
¿Izquierda? No, arriba. ¿Puede ser arriba?
Derecha, creo. Creo derecha.
¿Confía en mí?
¿Sí?
Did Lord Mortimer tell you you could trust me?
Yes, but...
So, I'm working for him right now, and you're wasting my time with your questions. Look, if he hasn't taken you into his confidence, then you shouldn't know yet.
I'll soon figure out what you are up to. And I am convinced that you have indeed robbed Mortimer. The game is
Que no.
give me what you took from him.
You know, this is becoming an obsession with you.
Show me what you are carrying, or I will call the
Le
servants.
confundimos. Son 2 puntos, sí. Yo le confundiría.
Sí, porque no quiero darle nada.
Remind me, who did you hear making those alleged charges against me?
His Eminence Piaget and Monsieur von Wollner were discussing them when I joined them.
And remind me,
Única
during the
oportunidad,
conference, which side were His Eminence and Mr. von Vollmer on?
Sir Gregory. But what has that got to do with it?
And did it not occur to you for a single instant that they might have been speaking about me in front of you
Ellos
on
te han
purpose
manipulado.
to
Nosotros no.
manipulate you? I trust them to detect novices who are likely to be taken in, yes.
Those sons of whores. Ah! So that's how they see me.
Be careful to make sure the conference keeps on going ahead smoothly, though. Please. It would grieve me to have to report you to Lord Mortimer.
No, of course. I'll make sure those 2 bastards get what they've got coming. Right. We'll leave it there. I'm glad that things have been cleared up.
So, are we finished here?
Indeed we are. I shall leave you.
That's right. Go play somewhere else. See you later, monsieur.
Sí, se la podríamos haber dado la
Hurry up
lanza.
and join my
Sí,
mother
pero
at the
la
wharf.
misión era quedarnos.
Sí.
Vale. Venga.
Igual me habría dicho. Igual el juego nos habría dicho. Vale, ahora que le has entregado eso...
Por aquí, ¿verdad? Sí.
Ah, no, una jalea, una jalea.
Sí, sí, la he visto, la he visto.
Honey,
Yeah.
I couldn't have hoped for better.
Ya, es verdad. Mira a ver si hay más cositas. Las vamos a necesitar. ¿Ah? ¿Has escuchado tú también eso? O igual era el cuadro. Igual eran estos cuadros que tenían más pistas. A ver. No, este cuadro no.
François Ier,
No.
Receiving the Holy Family, a painting by
No.
Raphael.
No, ese no. Ese no.
Company, by Rembrandt.
Ese tampoco. A ver. Marat no. Sigue. La última cena habría sido importante, pero no tiene nada que ver. No. Ah, mira.
Bien.
Abrojo. He tenido una buena idea.
¿Y aquí?
No nos deja pasar.
No nos deja.
Igual si era en el estudio de Holmes que habríamos podido descubrir otras pistas. Pero según lo que hemos visto...
Hemos
Es que
mirado
tampoco tenemos todos los... Es que no hemos encontrado todas las muestras.
Es que hemos mirado en todos sitios.
Sí, es que yo creo que la última muestra estaba en el estudio de Mortimer. No, de Holmes. El estudio secreto. Igual lo vimos, ¿te acuerdas? La lanza de Longino, que sí que había una copia por ahí. Dios.
No, el cura ya no está.
Ya, ¿no? Vale.
Vale, pues se van regenerando. ¿Por qué este lo hemos cogido antes?
O igual no se guardó.
Yo creo que sí que se guarda.
Ay.
Ay, eso digo yo. Hoy están en la puerta.
Ah.
Me voy a preparar.
Ay.
Perfect timing.
As luck would have it.
Era la derecha, ¿verdad? La
I
del
would like to
abrojo.
have a word with
La
you.
voy a usar.
Menos mal que te toca a
No
ti.
quiero. ¿Puedo irme?
No puedes. Se han puesto los servidores ahí. Los sirvientes.
Adiós, me quiero ir.
Excuse me, monsieur. We cannot let you pass.
Espera.
Hola.
Bien. Que lo voy a necesitar.
Sí, busca todo lo que sea. Ni hables con él porque te va
No.
a repetir lo que te ha dicho el colega. Mira si encuentras algo en la mesilla o si algo cerca de los sofás.
There's nothing to worry about.
Sí, hombre, eres un demonio.
Espera, vuelve atrás. He escuchado algo. Cuando estabas ahí cerca de la... No. Eso.
No guardado, pues no pasa nada. Arreglado.
Bien.
¿Más puntos? Oye, no me hables con esa voz. Que me das miedo.
Eso. Es como tu madre, ¿no? Acércate que no te hago nada. Coge
Come
eso.
closer, please.
Para, ¿qué le quería
It's
dar?
time we had a little chat. I
Había
wanted
algo.
you... Oh, no, your hand. Damn it, no. So that's it. She's prepared to use you.
What do you mean?
Wasn't enough for her to lose her hand. She had to make you lose yours too. I cannot permit this to
O sea,
continue.
sabe que ha perdido la mano.
Louis, it's time you found out the truth. I've been observing you since you arrived. I see you running all over the grounds in search of Sarah. I would like to prevent her from leading you even further down the wrong road.
¿Qué quiere
¿Qué
decir?
quiere decir?
The wrong road?
Tú dime
Louis,
cosas.
Sarah has made her own choices of her own free will, and I would like for you to have the same chance. You see, Sarah and I have known each other for a very long time, Louis.
Usaré abrojo, ¿vale?
I am aware of her
Ah,
theory. About me,
Aunque será inmune a todo esto.
Gregory, about the demons.
no decir nada.
She's right. Look at me. I have inhabited this body since 1191. For the last 602 years, I have been this dear William Mortimer.
Mira otras preguntas para ver si...
¿Cómo puedo creerlo? ¿Cuáles son sus intenciones?
¿Qué es un demonio exactamente?
Podemos preguntar todas.
Podemos. Sí, sí.
Voy a darle...
How would you qualify your species scientifically?
Good question. What is your area of expertise?
Cualquiera, de todo.
Em,
Selección 3... Filosofía, más cerca de ocultismo. Quizás. Ninguno.
Yo no soy hombre. Yo no soy mujer de ciencia.
Pero no es...
así que
Sí.
no.
Físico, biología, vamos a darle biología. ¿Vale?
O física igual. No, no lo sé.
¿Biología?
Física, algo científico. Sí, ala. Biología.
I'd say physics.
So, consider us like the mechanical vibration.
Ah,
of fluid.
he dicho biología
Dime, Sam.
porque no
That's
estaba
right.
física.
The physical
No, yo
properties of
física.
acoustics are very similar to those of our abilities. Imagine us as something like waves.
¿Cómo puedo creerlo?
Why should I trust you?
I'm not asking you to, Louis. If you are still in doubt about the demons, I can assure you that won't last long.
Ah. No, 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 eso
why
por
me?
último.
Why do I tell you about the greatest secret ever revealed to man?
That's right.
I'm coming to that. Don't worry.
¿Qué pasa con mi madre?
What has my mother got to do with all this?
She embarked on a crusade many years ago to kill all the demons.
That must have upset you. I imagine you retaliated.
No, I'm afraid she never forgave me.
Forgave what?
We met when she was still just a young woman. I appeared to her in a different form because I didn't want to reveal the identity of Lord Mortimer at that time. She was looking for someone interested in the occult to decipher an ancient book. We spent many years together until I revealed my true nature to her.
Oye, espera, antes que le dé a cualquier cosa. Pasamos muchos años juntos. No sabemos de quién es hijo el protagonista.
Sí, lo dijiste en su momento, es verdad.
Vale, vale. El Al-Azif, obviamente.
The old book was Al-Azif, wasn't it?
Did she speak about it?
Not so long ago, yes.
Indeed, it was already Al-Azif. She wanted to unlock the secrets.
Sí.
What are the demons' projects for humanity?
Our aim has long since been to protect humanity from itself. On the other hand, although we give them the impulse to succeed, we don't all agree as to the path they take to achieve it.
Sí.
You've been Mortimer for 600 years? How long have the demons been among mankind?
Oh, I don't think I'd be lying if I said that we have always been here.
Sí, ¿no?
Uno. Sí,
If
solo
I
es uno.
follow you, you must have witnessed some of the greatest moments in history.
You could certainly say that, yes.
La muerte de Cristo, obviamente, le vamos a preguntar.
You seem to be fascinated by Christ. You weren't him, were you?
Oh, no, not at all. He was my father, though. Strange as it seems.
I beg your pardon? Am I dreaming? Ugh, please tell me I'm dreaming.
We should have the chance to talk about all that again later, but yes, he was my father. All the mythology surrounding Jesus of Nazareth really stems from my father's prideful need to show himself among men.
Menos mal que he preguntado sobre eso. El antiguo Egipto.
Did you know ancient Egypt?
Oh, yes. We were gods on earth in those days.
O sea, es un
What
dios,
did
¿no?
they call
Según
you
él.
then?
Amenhotep IV.
The
Oh,
10th pharaoh of the
esta
18th
historia.
Ooh, I see you're a connoisseur, Louis. Impressive.
Eso,
Ya me lo explicarás. ¿Los obligos?
sí.
Did you know ancient Greece?
In many ways, yes. One day Pericles, the next Parmenides. Just the memory of the time I spent working on acoustics with Pythagoras. Well, it moves me quite deeply, to tell the truth.
Pericles. He's the one who brought Athens to its golden age, isn't he?
In a way, yes.
He established democracy and then died during an epidemic. It wasn't so long after his 2 sons passed away. Isn't that right?
Excuse me, Louis. I would rather not relive any more of that, if you don't mind.
Antigua Roma.
Did you experience ancient Rome?
Oh, yes. Luxury and decadence, Louis. My family did indeed reign supreme, but from this period I retain only the works of my friend, Marcus Vitruvius Pollio.
I've noticed that you have a passion for the Crusades.
Among other things, yes. Mainly the third. It was during the siege of St. Joan of Arc that I took possession of Lord Mortimer.
And you've never changed skins or bodies since?
I have used other envelopes, but only to carry out very short tasks. Apart from that, indeed I have been able to retain the identity of William Alexander Mortimer throughout the centuries.
Ya sabemos lo suficiente. Vale. ¿Cuántos son? Que igual es una
Lucifer,
respuesta más
the
seca.
fallen archangel, left heaven accompanied by
Parece el número de teléfono.
133,306,668 angels.
Un poco raro.
Is it true that there are that many of you?
No, I assure you, Louis. Forget your Bible class. It's ridiculous. We are not angels. We don't have wings. There is certainly nowhere near 1,000,000 of us. And for that matter, no sacred human text represents us correctly. There are several families, and the family to which I belong has 8 siblings, including Gregory and myself.
Sir Gregory is your brother?
Yes, what can I say? You can't choose your family. But it is very difficult to know exactly
Al final,
how
si
many
somos
of us there
descendiente, lo
are
verás.
because a large number of our kind remain hidden or never
Todos tenían un
reveal
hijo, ¿no?
themselves even to us.
Que al final era el mismo. ¿Manipular la mente?
Sí, porque es
El
el
otro
diablo
es
es
como-
una
Have the
pregunta.
power to manipulate the thoughts of men.
That's right. Every demon has the capacity to infiltrate the minds of men and
Las
to
las
lead and
visiones, puede
steer
ser.
their thoughts.
Sí.
¿En qué consisten?
Can you tell me more about your capacities, your supernatural powers?
Supernatural? From my point of view, they are perfectly natural. Well, Louis, just because the monkey does not fly doesn't mean that we should consider the bird a supernatural creature. We are all part of a grand design. We are simply made like this. By developing our art, we are able to read thoughts as well as write in the minds of men. It is possible for us to make them bow to our desire, but it doesn't work without leaving some scars.
¿Con qué fin?
What do you do with this power?
We help them, of course.
Of course. ¿Qué
Venga
quiere
ya.
decir?
Venga ya. Como no me lo creo. ¿Cómo va a ser eso?
Ojo, ojo, que tiene inmunidades. Mira las inmunidades, que igual no...
Pero es que este... Es que yo creo que será todo, ¿eh? Uso un abrojo, ¿vale?
Sí, aunque no es una confrontación, pero ya que tenemos...
Dejo todo.
Sí.
And how is it you help men exactly?
Let's just say that without us, man would probably never have left his cave. Fire, the wheel, tools, writing. We are the spark that inspires man to search, to grow, to evolve.
Es el diablo.
Sí, porque...
You're the
os
devil
pregunto.
incarnate.
The devil? I'm not saying that all Judeo-Christian folklore hasn't served us, but the truth is, of course,
Ahora, la madre se le ha ido un
something
poco la
quite
olla también,
different. Please, don't
Tengo
look
que
at us
decirlo.
through the primitive prism of religions. I am not hiding any horns or goat's feet, Louis. I have no tail.
Este no es. Inmune. Le doy, ¿vale? Pues no tengo otra.
Why do you bring up folklore? You mean that you've taken advantage of people's beliefs?
No, not exactly. I mean that we in fact created them from
Ocultismo no es
scratch.
inmune.
It is amazing to see how mankind has such a strong need to believe in something superior to itself. It was very instructive for what was to come.
Vale, me da la sensación de que una de las decisiones definitivas, que donde va a acabar el capítulo, puede
Sí.
ser decidir si... digamos,
Entre la madre y
creerle.
Mortimer.
Exactamente. Lo dejamos, ¿no? Aquí.
Otras preguntas
Espera,
no...
Nada, está
No.
todo.
Bueno.
Lo dejamos ya.
Continue.
Louis, it's time you opened your eyes. Come, you'll soon see.
After you.
Oye,
¿Qué es eso? ¿Qué es eso?
Elizabeth.
¿Mm?
Did what happened to Elizabeth Adams have anything to do with you?
Unfortunately, the poor girl became an issue between us, in spite of herself. A family of demons is still a family, and as in all families, there are disputes. Elizabeth's family, the Adams, has always been under the patriarchal control of my father.
Como los vampiros,
As
¿no?
he and myself are not really on very good terms, sending poor Elizabeth here was terribly rude of him, really.
You did accept, though.
No, I would say rather I was presented with a fait accompli by Gregory and went along with the intention of helping her. But this is my castle, and everyone is the master of their own home.
Entonces... Vale, nos cuesta hacer.
The child was already condemned, Louis. My father would never have let her be. I had to pass inside her mind and, yes, make her take her own life. Trapped between the
Suicidio.
unyielding control of my father and your mother's terrible treatments, I wouldn't wish a life like that on anyone. Would you?
So neither my mother nor Peru were ever guilty. You just gave me the runaround with that whole investigation.
Now, don't take it the wrong way. I was obliged to keep up appearances so that Gregory wouldn't suspect me. And it enabled me to size you up, Louis.
Sí.
So, Von Borchert, he was looking for the Al-Azif for you.
Exactly. Al-Azif has always belonged to my family, Louis. And with good reason. My father wrote much of it. Can you tell me what you've done with...
What? You mean the Al-Azif?
Pero
No,
su
I
padre es
already know
Jesús.
that. Sarah came here with it and got rid of it.
Dios.
I was thinking of Von Borchert. He isn't essential, but he is a trusted person.
He's a prisoner at our headquarters in Paris.
Porque en antigua
Alright.
Grecia y Egipto y todo esto no tendría sentido.
Ya. No lo sé.
If you could manipulate us mentally, what's the point of all the theatrics of the conference?
You must suspect that we asked ourselves that very same question. For many centuries, we didn't organize any conferences, and most of the time, it ended in civil war between demons. Many of us were killed during this period. The idea of organizing conferences was the answer to everything. The interest being to erect some rules among ourselves. Our family first divided up all the principal countries of the world. Now, whenever one of us wanted to propose a major change between these countries, they summon the demon in question and initiate a conference. The demon that initiates the proposition doesn't have to give notification of the subject of the conference beforehand. Consequently, we participate along with our best assets. Once the humans are brought together, the conference begins, but we are forbidden to use our talents to influence the participants. The first meeting is held in order to expose the subject to all the participants, followed by several days of reflection, during which we are allowed to be persuasive but not to impose our will. A second meeting closes the conference with a final vote.
So, for you it's a game, isn't it?
I understand your remark, but after living several centuries, you stand back and enjoy what reflection and pleasure you can.
Seguramente sea inmune, pero es que no tenemos otra.
Sí.
But how do you agree on global policy?
Locally, we often have competing interests, and sometimes we start wars between men, which are linked to our disagreements. Most of the time, our father steps in and gives directives, which my family follow to the letter. Indeed, in my opinion, it is high time we moved on.
What do you mean?
I mean that a new era must begin. The old monarchic regimes are outdated, and it's time to evolve.
Vale. Dejarlo.
I hope I've answered all your questions, Louis. Come, I've something to show you.
Tengo...
Bajo la mirada de
There
feos.
is one question that remains to be answered. Why me? Why tell me all of this?
Oh, haven't you guessed yet?
Vale. ¿Usamos abrojo?
Sí.
No. ¿O sí? Vale.
Vale.
Esta, ¿verdad?
Sí.
My lord, I don't know if I can
Uh-huh.
answer in all honesty.
Please do, Louis. You can say anything to me, believe me.
You must admit, being surrounded by all these servants isn't doing much to relax me.
Oh, forget the servants. They're only here to ensure my safety.
Why? What are you afraid of?
Well, I wouldn't want you to get the wrong idea, Louis. But you have spent your entire life fighting the occult. You have just stolen the Holy Lance from me, and I do happen to be a demon. Do you not realize the power that relic has on a demon?
No conozco su poder. No
Pues
tengo
no.
ni idea, es un poco...
Es como que sí que lo sé y no lo sé. Le decimos que no
Ah,
sabemos.
no conozco su poder. Va, díselo.
Well, that's true.
Sarah must have told you, didn't she? Surprises me that you've wasted all this time looking for the lance instead of fleeing.
You know I know, don't you?
Let's say I think you know enough to doubt that you could be persuaded to leave without a reason. Am I right?
The lance is supposed to kill demons, right?
And indeed it
Da
can.
igual lo que
At
contestemos
least some
entonces.
of them.
Vale.
That's why I've chosen to protect myself. You never know. Just imagine if Sarah wanted to get rid of me through you. Because that's exactly what she wants to do. Isn't it, Louis?
¿Para qué mentir?
Sí.
Hemos llegado a este punto.
Sí, ¿no?
¿Para qué mentir? Sí.
Indeed it is.
Of course. Except that she hasn't told you everything, Louis. That's why this discussion is so essential. Look, we are of the gods, Louis. Always have been. You, as much as me, you are one of us, Louis. You too are a demon.
Are you serious?
You know it. Deep down inside, you know I am telling you the truth. Where do you think that natural, charismatic presence comes from? Your talent must already have manifested itself somehow. Have you ever had any visions?
No. Stop it. It's
Have
absurd.
you never found yourself suddenly inside someone else's body, without knowing why?
No.
Whilst asleep, maybe? That's how it often happens the first time. Your spirit wanders unconsciously.
My mother can't have lied to me about that.
It's true. Your real mother would never have lied to you.
What do you
Ok,
mean?
va a ser verdad, ¿eh?
I would rather you found this out from her own lips, but it's important that you know.
Que lo
Sarah
sabíamos.
is not your mother.
What?
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Louis. But you must know the truth before you commit an irreparable act.
No,
Es
I
uno de esos
no.
niños.
No, it's
Oh.
not possible.
You are my son.
Ah, el que robó.
Perú, ahora mismo. Ojo que tienes un problema ahí.
Now you're his bastard. You really took me for a fool. Don't make a
Aw.
move, you clown.
Somos inmortales.
keep calm.
Don't say a word or I'll
No lo
shoot your
sé.
kid. Not so clever now, are we? At last I found a way to put the pressure on you, Mortimer.
Look, just calm down, monsieur.
You stopped me from ending it all. Because of you, I've had to pay for it. You don't know what it's like.
Por matar tú.
He's in your head. He's in your soul. I never want to feel that again.
Jack, I did not betray you.
You're just like him.
No sé cómo
Espera.
Mortimer.
Espera. Esto hay que mirarlo con calma, ¿eh?
Perú.
Psicología y
Perú.
protocolos. Vulnerable.
Vale.
Distracción. Lo distraemos. Sí, ¿no?
Sí.
Monsieur, you don't know the whole story. You ought to let me help you.
One more move and I'll shoot you down, you
Me cago en la leche.
bastard.
Jack, you'll end up hurting yourself if you continue like this.
There's no
Voy a
one to
usarlo,
save
¿vale?
here anyway.
Abro ojo.
Sí.
Pero cuando...
So, what are you gonna do now? You've just found out your true nature. What difference does it make?
De que lo sabía si no ha cambiado nada.
Nada, sigo
comencemos.
siendo la misma persona.
Jack, I can assure you that what Lord Mortimer just told me makes no difference.
That's what you think. But you're already in his hands. And you don't even know it, Louis.
No, Jack, it's the contrary. Everything that's been happening here
Tenemos
has
que
been
acertar,
carefully planned by the Golden Order for months. And everything is going exactly as planned. Lower your weapon. It's all right. It's over. You'll make it through. And you're going to get your life back.
You're just like him. You are already. You can't see it, or you don't want to see it, but it's already too late. In fact, I haven't got any choice.
You always have a choice. You know very well what will happen to you if you shoot me.
¡Ah!
Ah, porque
Lo de
esa...
la hija... Seré un buen demonio. ¿Su hija?
Sí. Ay,
Espera,
Dios.
¿qué hacemos? Necesito parar.
Su hija creo que era así,
Yo
¿no?
nombraría a su hija en este momento, ¿eh?
Sí,
Igual.
Sí,
¿Piensas igual?
sí, sí.
You're going to be
Ay.
held accountable.
Bien.
And you will lose everything, starting with your freedom and then your head.
I told you, I don't care.
Not about yourself, maybe, but what about your daughter? It wouldn't be the same for her, would it?
Shut up! Shut up!
She will be alone, in a world that you know is hostile. What will become of her?
That's true, but...
Don't abandon her. Not a second time. It's your last chance, my friend. It's over. Come now, Mr.
You know what I told you. Evil and good depend on you, and not on your nature.
Yes, it's true, and the same holds true for all of us.
Monsieur Peru, I am willing to overlook this latest scene. You can thank my son for that. I think, however, that you ought to take your leave for your good and ours, as well as that of your daughter.
Pues mira que se parece a la madre, ¿no? Físicamente. Se me parecía.
Pero... Si estos seres son tan benignos, ¿por qué este ya es la segunda vez que intenta matarse o matar a alguien?
Not too shaken up. You've experienced many significant events since your arrival.
Que no sé qué ha preguntado. No sé, la verdad.
No,
No sé qué-
dile que sí, que bastante acontecimientos fuertes. Ha muerto
You
una
can say that
persona.
For now, I think you ought to find Sarah, my son. You ought to talk things over with her.
So she's been lying to me all along?
Let her justify herself. What's done is done. Sarah must explain herself. You must clear the air. We'll have all the time we need to talk afterwards. But all in good time. Before you join her, I'd like to give you something. As a demon, I would like to
Waldo.
introduce you to
Estoy
your
pensando también
first
eso.
talent.
What do you mean?
Open your mind, my son. Relax. You hold immense power. It's already there inside you. Empty your mind of all thoughts. Just let me show you the way.
I should relax.
Open your mind. Hear my voice. Feel the vibrations and listen to what has been happening to you deep inside, but which you have been concealing. Trust yourself. It's all already in there.
I can hear something.
Now breathe.
It's a sound, very faint.
That's right. Concentrate on it. My voice is growing fainter, but I am here.
Whispers, words, mixed voices.
Focus on one of them. Don't be afraid.
I sense a stream. Some words are clear, but not all of them.
Let them enter into your mind.
I hear them. Now I can hear a clear voice.
Well
Duquesa.
done, Louis.
Sí.
Congratulations.
What was it?
You are now able to read people's minds.
Oh.
Qué
What?
guay, ¿no?
You heard me. From now on, whenever a human speaks to you, you will be able to read their current thoughts.
Creo que el cura es un
So,
demonio
if you
también,
need
se
to
me
know
va la
something
nariz.
in particular from someone, all you have to do is make them think about it.
Genial.
No.
Esta, ¿no?
Sí.
But I'd be violating their minds, wouldn't I?
No, nothing of the sort. You won't really be penetrating their psyches. Let's just say you'll be picking up residual signals emitted by their thoughts.
Sí.
It isn't intrusive at all, rest assured. There are also a few rules you need to know that govern this talent when used between ourselves. You can read the thoughts of demons as well as of humans. But
Why?
be careful. A demon more experienced than yourself will know that you are spying and will often react quite
Cuidado con el
violently.
cura.
It's considered bad form to play around the psyche of another
con
demon.
Holmes.
It's a question of courtesy. But let's be clear. What is most considered bad form is getting caught. So I would advise against trying to read the thoughts of Gregory, for example.
Home?
Yes, the old grump is touchy, and rather a stickler about the conventions. On that note, go and see Sarah, Louis. Otherwise, she
El
might
tío
be
Holm.
without you. We'll continue this discussion later if you want. Just join me in my study when you've finished.
Madre mía. Bien, y eres capaz de escuchar los pensamientos superficiales de tus interlocutores. Cada vez que leas la mente costará un punto de esencia. Puedes recuperar uno cuando te enfrentes a una inmunidad.
Ah, bien.
2 si te aprovechas de una vulnerabilidad. Y 3 si consumes un abrojo. Vale. Me marcho.
Sí.
You're right. I need to go now.
Ja.
Lord Mortimer.
See you later, Lord Mortimer.
One more thing. If you want to know the truth about your birth, ask her about Paris, 1763, at 12 Rue des Martyrs. That's where she disemboweled your mother to steal you from me.
Como habían hecho en Venecia, ¿no?
It's
Exactamente.
not that I
Vale.
regret all these discussions, but I must hurry to the wharf.